One of the more interesting and weird terms of abuse that I hear bandied around these days is that of cultural Marxism. It's used by people like Pat Condell and Geert Wilders and people of his ilk. I think that Anders Behring Breivik used it as well. And it's one of those terms that is so crazy, so nonsensical and contradictory that I sometimes doubt the sanity of anyone who actually attempts to employ it or to use it as an actual critique of someone's point of view. Anyone who knows anything at all about Marx knows that his thrust was economic and political, almost completely economic, really. He analyzed history. He said that history was ultimately nothing more than the class struggle, and that economics was nothing more than manipulating the resources of the earth to benefit a minority in our society. Anything else was secondary to that. And he put together a philosophy where he analyzed society, 19th century European society to be exact, and he said that this is what's wrong. What's wrong is we're allowing a small group to dominate the economy, and throughout history that is always what has happened, and once we rectify that, we will no longer have this terrible set of circumstances that now predominate in Europe. Now, the cultural Marxists seem to hold that, or at least I shouldn't say cultural Marxists. I end up actually calling them that, people like Pat Condell, cultural Marxists, because they're the only ones that use this term. They seem to hold that Marxism doesn't really have anything to do with economics. Some of them actually come out and say this, that it's quite consciously separated itself from economics, or from history, or from politics, or perhaps not politics, but regular non-identity politics. Now, that's pretty much insane. Because once you remove history and economics from Marxism, especially economics, it's not Marxism anymore. That's how crazy the discourse and the thundering denunciations that pass for it these days have gotten. People actually believe in the validity of terms like cultural Marxism. It's very strange that one should even have to address things like this. But then again, I suppose that's what mass discourse, as you see on the internet, has led to in many ways. Every conceivable type of philosophy proliferating and getting out there and getting taken seriously. As I say, it's an amusing subject, and it's one that I think I'm going to deal with further in the future. Thank you.